Kaspa is now looking bearish. Let me explain what I'm seeing and hopefully it helps you out in whatever investing strategy you are doing. Again, guys, this is all my own personal opinion. Take it as a grain of salt. Invest what you can afford to lose. Do your own research. That's the main thing out here. Kaspa is looking at 0759 at the current time of recording, which today is October 6th, 7:26 a.m. I'm telling you straightforward how it is. I'm giving you information. I'm giving you technical analysis and honest and transparent targets. No BS, none of that stuff around here. I don't want to get your hopes up or be super bullish or super bearish. I'm trying to find right in the middle so that way you can come back and know that the content is honest, and that way you can believe me as much as you can, pretty much. All right. So right now we are at a 7.5 area cent. I made a video, I think it was Friday, talking about Kaspa and how important it was to stay above the support zone right here of my yellow line. It was good until it wasn't. Literally the next day we had a red candle and we dropped below the support zone. I'm about to show you some critical information, some critical technical analysis, so you may want to pay attention and stay tuned and watch the full video so you can see what I'm seeing. Since we crossed this to the downside on this yellow support zone, we've been dropping since then. I said that 8.2, remember 8.2 was the price that I said it was going to reach the highest until we saw a rejection for the Kaspa token. What price did we hit exactly? We hit 81758. I was microns away from being perfectly on the dot for calling out the target. Watch Friday's YouTube video of Kaspa. I was telling specific areas, specific patterns that needed to play out in order for us to switch and go into the bullish side, okay? In order for us to go parabolic. So, because we got rejected in that 8.2 area, we started seeing a little bit of a sell-off. Let's pause the video for just a split second. Have you claimed your free Bitcoin on Betfury yet? If you haven't, do so right now. This is free Bitcoin claimable every single day. Don't let any Bitcoin slide. I don't see why you wouldn't want to create a free account and claim some free BTC from the box that they give you. Check out betfury.io. The link for it will be down below in the description. Once you create your account, it will ask you for a promo code, or you can just use the link specific to the description down below. That promo code is going to be claim BTC, and you will instantly be able to have access to so many rewards, as well as the main one being Bitcoin. Then we started trading on the daily below here. 1334 is still looking very bearish. It has not formed or at least started to form a bullish pattern. So it's giving me that vibe that we will be going down and seeing lower price targets. The first target I am looking at is 7.2. Now, we're not going to go straight down to 7.2 area. I think, well, I'm pretty confident this is what's going to happen, is that we will start seeing like 7.5 even, 7.4. Then we're going to see like one green candle and then go down to 7.3. You know, so if you see a little tiny pump, a little bit of a run up, don't get too excited yet, unless things really switch, which I will make a YouTube video if it does. That way you can be up to date about everything. So be sure to click the like button. Be sure you click that subscribe button so you won't miss any other information, any other channel analysis. Join the private members today. Our biggest one has been 11,000x, so don't miss that on the next big play. Join on YouTube or on Twitter. The links will be down below in the description, as well as my Telegram private group chat is also going to be down below. Well, the public group chat is there, sorry. Looking into this right now, yes, it looks okay, but I still think we're going to go lower. Daily is super bearish. I want to see what the 4-hour is telling me. 4-hour is still very, very, very bearish. Don't fall for these right here. We may see a little run for about 777 area, but expect a rejection of about 778 So be ready for that in case it does happen. Don't FOMO in. Don't put all of your life savings into this, especially not into this scenario, into this average. Wait for it. Be a lot smarter than everybody else. You're getting premium information, premium technical analysis, all this pretty much for free. So all I'm asking for is just to click the like button. But yeah, 4 hour is still looking bearish. The highest we're going to see is today, at least in the next 4 to 16 hours. It's probably going to be 7.8, 7.77, 7.8, somewhere around there. It doesn't have to be perfect, but that's what I'm seeing. So this is the most critical one that I want to mention, and I hope you guys are here and still paying attention. So the weekly. I've said this multiple times, and I'm gonna say this again. The weekly is the most important whenever it comes to technical analysis. In order, like from me and myself and I, this is the most important one. For the daily, if the daily is bearish, it's fine, and if the weekly is bullish, it's really good, right? But if you have the daily being bearish and the weekly bearish, that is some major red flags, simply because it means that we will be going down for the medium and long term for whatever token, stock play, or whatever you're into if it plays out, okay? The reason why I'm saying that is because last time the weekly, this is what the chart is doing. Last time we crossed bearish on the weekly, we went from 14 cents, give or take. We had a little hopium run up, but it was a fake out because it tried to turn bullish, but it just couldn't make it. Then we dropped all the way down to literally 5 cents. That's a 3x to the downside, which we don't want to see, right? We crossed bullish right here, which was very good for the very long term target and future of Kaspa, which last time it did that, we did a 2-year bullish cycle in which it went up continuously with healthy pullbacks. Please pay attention about how I'm wording everything. It's very critical. Right now, we are still technically bullish, but the weekly went under the support zone, which was very critical to sustain the technical analysis and the Kaspa bullish side. Because the weekly is trading the full body below the support zone, it's now forcing itself to turn bearish. You see how close these 1334 moving averages are? If and when they do cross to the bearish side, which they are very close, maximum 2 weeks apart, then if this turns bearish for the weekly and the daily is bearish, we will be looking at a 90 to 95% chance probability of us going down to the red zone of 5 to 5.5 cents. I'm telling you, sometimes you won't like what I have to say, but I will tell you how it is. I am honest and transparent whenever it comes to prices, patterns, and targets. So be aware of that. You are subscribed for a reason. I feel like you want to rely on good information instead of fake information, instead of always being 50 cents here, 50 cents, $1 Kaspa, invest now, and then we continue to go down. So I want to be that guy where you can rely and come back to the channel and know that the targets that I say are a probability, right? It's not 100%, but it's a high probability of it happening. Weeklies, because the weeklies are down below the support zone, it's forcing itself to turn bearish, which right now we're still technically bullish, right? Like I just said, but it won't take long that if and when this does cross bearish, we will be seeing the red zone. Now, one big probability that I'm hoping it happens is that we get a massive green candle like this one, like this green candle here, or even this one. You see how one big green candle can cause the 13 right here to spike, just go up? That's what we need. We need a big green candle so the pink line, the 13 moving average, can just spike up and get away from the purple line, the 34. Get away from it. We need to spike up so that way it can give us at least hopium of us getting back on track of going back up. So that's one possibility, one probability of happening. But as of right now, you know, who knows, news. I don't know, a big buy burning. I don't know what could happen, right? So right now, be aware that is looking very bearish. If you want to hold off on DCAing, that's perfectly fine. I know I am. I am willing to take a risk down below here around the 5 to 6 cent range. And getting that DCA, getting that price as cheap as possible is very critical, especially for a long-term project. But all of this is just speculative. It's just entertainment purposes. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think. Let me know if you're willing to wait, if you trust me, if you believe in me, if you think this is, not gonna happen. Let me know, man. The more you engage, the better, because it just shows that YouTube, you guys love it. So the more you engage, the better it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow in the next YouTube video. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.